we are in a different new lake we haven't been to. We've been to parts of this system, but never this lake specifically. And we also have a rod hooked up to do something we have not done this year as well. If the opportunity presents itself, we are going to start drop shotting a little bit as well. So, uh, there's some stuff up here. So some of you over on TikTok, or not on TikTok, on the other channels that are not TikTok, so YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and everything else that are not familiar. Uh, Normally on days like today, we are getting ready to do things like Kingdom on the Road and stuff like that. But today we're not doing Kingdom on the Road because there's just been a lot of stuff going on uh, around the world, and people are upset and stressed out, and a lot of different emotions and feelings and questions and doubts and thoughts and everything like that. And we want to give people an opportunity to just be able to come chat for a while. Most of these events and things like that have been going on are more my area of expertise within KFM. And so I have kind of volunteered to just take the reins for today and just let people come relax, come chat, come talk, come ask questions, come do whatever they feel like they need to do. Um, and we're going to just try to take some time today and relax and chat if we need to. So feel free to chime in, those of you on all the other channels. Over on TikTok, you guys already know the drill. I'll respond to what I can see um, and all that good stuff. So this is not the typical Misfits Outdoors. This is not the typical Friday morning stream. This is not the typical anything realistically, because this week is just a little chaotic. So we're out to try to just relax and breathe for a while. So to that end, I also may be a little bit quieter throughout, let people just enjoy the nature sounds and the outdoors, things like that. Ooh, that's a lot of seaweed or kelp or whatever you call it. If the stream goes out, uh, make sure to comment anything like that so I know. Uh, I have not tested out the service here. I've been told the service is good here. I've driven through here quite a bit and never had any issues with service, but it's always different on the water. So got some ducks flying in behind me. So we're gonna start moving our way under that bridge up ahead here soon. We're just testing out right here by the banks or by the docks and all these boats first. These ducks are loud today. All right, we're gonna go ahead and keep moving our way up. I think we're right here behind the boat, right there. Perfect shot. We're gonna let that sit, and we're gonna drag it for a minute. We get up here by the bridge. We'll have to reel it in to go under the bridge, but we'll see what it can do. Sit in the water for a little bit. some bluegill bait fish back in here. Super grassy right here. All right, we're about to go under this little bridge here. We need to take these down because otherwise we're gonna get ourselves stuck. I might have to duck. We're gonna I can go right. All right. A lot of gunk on here. Hey, thanks for the follow. Like I said, the goal today is just to provide a atmosphere that promotes just being able to relax and think and be calm. Um, we're willing to take any kind of questions, comments anybody would have related to all the events going on. Um, all of you over within the KFM network know. Not everybody on TikTok knows. You know, we're the whole network as a whole, but Me specifically, also, we are, pastors, theologians, community leaders, things like that. And so, if you, with everything going on this week all over the world, not just even here in the US, but all over the world, the stuff going on, if anybody's got comments, questions, things that you want to talk about, uh, go ahead and let us know. We're gonna do that today. If anybody's got anything, uh, these ducks and geese are making it very difficult to tell if things are jumping or we've got this birds jumping in and out of the water. Okay, that scared me. Somebody's got a little statue here of like a kid sitting on the edge of the water to fish, and it looked like there was a real person there. Oh goodness. Look at this. All this just grass everywhere. Think I may be going around in a circle at the moment because I think over here leads back to where I just was. So we may, after we throw over here, we may just turn around and start heading the other direction. Just a lot of grass right here. Need to get out a little deeper where the grass isn't as bad. That or we need to go ahead and try to drop shot a few of these, but I have a feeling we need to just get where it's not as grassy. It's more of the issue. Oops, something just jumped straight ahead of me. Maybe I'll just come out here by the wake post. Got a bunch of little fish right here. We're gonna throw up, and then we're gonna turn around and throw back where all these fish are behind us, because kind of spooked them at the moment. We'll see if they come back after I've been gone a little bit. There's so much grass here. Hey, what up, Yef? See you over here. See about getting this back here by that wake sign. Oh my goodness, what's going on? I'm gonna be pulling grass off a lot today, I feel like. Oh, I might have a fish on. Nope, it's just more grass. Oh, we got somebody biting. All right, I think we got one on. Yeah. Nope. There was definitely something biting. I think it took it underneath the. Oh, we got the worm off. I was too slow, and then it took it through the weeds. We definitely had a fish there, though. We're moving in the right direction. All right, let's go with another worm over there, and then we may, before we move, throw a shrimp onto the drop shot and just try it out. So much grass everywhere. There's a little tiny baby fish right here. All right, we're gonna throw one more of these, and then we're gonna go ahead and try a drop shot at shrimp over by the docks, and then we're gonna keep moving forward towards the actual more of the lake. This area over here is still kind of the lake homes area. We're right next to the state park also. There's something swimming right here by me. See if I can just get its attention. All right, while we get the drop shot ready, we're gonna throw this back over here where we had been getting a few bites. And then we're gonna leave it sit. We're gonna get the drop shot ready. Assuming that my shrimp has thawed out enough to let me. Now, because of the fact I didn't know where I was gonna end up today, and the fact that we have a very low water level just about everywhere, it's not a long drop shot. It's only about 5 inches maybe that I've got on here. But we'll see if it's effective at all in doing what we need. My goodness, what in the world just happened? Okay. Well, we already may not be able to do this because it looks like I already have a problem with my rod. It's wrapped around very weirdly. This is the one that I had said earlier. I need to, yeah, okay. So we can't use this. This is already broke. We didn't even get a full cast off before it broke. I'm gonna have to just completely rebuild that rod. 'Cause the line is just too twisted to be able to do anything. Oh, what in the world? A lot of grass. All right, we're gonna go ahead and keep moving now. Start heading towards the actual lake part of this lake. Although I know people get good sized bass back here by these docks a lot of time, but it's all right. So again, this is not the normal Friday stream. Normally, right now we're ending this stream and getting ready to go into Kingdom on the Road, but we're gonna keep it here today. So we'll explain what's going on again here in about 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, when we've got our normal Kingdom on the Road audience showing up. There's a ginormous turtle. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Take a screenshot just in case. Bunch of little turtles with it. Oh, he just jumped in. Bluegill. Hey, thanks for the follow. Can't see the name, unfortunately. But thanks for the follow. I'm gonna try and throw right in between these two boats here. See if anybody's back in here at all. Wow, it's high right here. Maybe we won't mess with it. It's so high that I don't know if we're even gonna be able to get the worm in the water. Look here, right here. All right, let's start heading towards the lake, because over here it's nothing but grass. We have gotten some bites. It's not like it was a waste to be over here, but we're not getting anything else right now. That's a good spot to leave it right there. Ooh, that was a hit, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it just. Oh, no, just grass. Ooh, we got bites. He got my worm. We were getting bites though for sure. Well, good portion of the worm is still here. All right, we still got a good bit of the worm. All right, let's back up and try it again. Oh, I see it. It's a good sized fish. There's actually a good bit of fish over there. Don't know what exactly it is, but hey, what up, Screws? Thanks for the gifts. I think what we're gonna do is we lost this worm. I think we're gonna go ahead and try a shrimp over there. See what we can do. So those of you joining that normally are here for Kingdom on the Road over on all the Buddy Walk and KFM and Misfits and Kingdom on the Road channels. I'm going to explain what's going on here in a minute, but we want to see if we can't get these fish that we found first uh, before we do that. Today is a little bit different and for good reason. So we'll hit all that up here shortly. Those of you on TikTok have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. Ooh, something saw that, got scared. We're gonna try the shrimp one more time. It is just so grassy and just weedy and everything else back there. It's just very hard to get what we're looking for. Bites, but nothing else. Whatever will bite. All right, guys. So we'll go ahead and explain what's going on. So those of you that are tuning in because you're expecting Aunt and Joe and I to be talking about First Samuel, we are not doing Kingdom on the Road today. There is a lot of stuff that has happened over the past week around the world. There's a lot of people with mixed feelings and confused feelings, and a lot of different things um, related to it, and it's complicated. There's layers to it. There are uh, nuances to it. There are places where people are saying there are nuances where there's not nuances. All sorts of different stuff, and so people are very confused. There's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of debate. There's a lot of all these different things, and so we wanted today to offer an alternative, and that is that today we are going to be just out on the water, just me and whoever wants to tune in, see if we can catch some fish. But we're just going to be out, um, away from all the craziness, away from all the nonsense. If you guys have questions, if you guys want to talk about any of it, let me know. Part of the reason that I'm doing it is one, I'm the only one that normally is doing stuff outside where it's a little bit calmer in a different setting. But also, this is all the stuff that was going on is kind of unfortunate. Fortunately and unfortunately, it's my specialty area. So, um, whatever anybody would want to talk about, feel free to throw it in the comments within reason. Obviously, we're not going to get crazy because that's the opposite of what we want to do here. Um, but let us know if there's anything you guys want to talk about, want to hit up, anything like that. Uh, and we'll be sure to do that. Uh, but if not, just come along with me, enjoy the nature, uh, the sounds, me struggling with the fact that this water is so low and it's so weedy here that I may not get anything but continue to have to pull weeds off the the line. So whatever that may be, let us know. We will be out for most of the morning. So the goal is that we're going to be out for the length of time that we normally are for. Oh, there's a fish down there. Length of time that we normally are for Kingdom on the Road is the goal. This is also a lake that I have not done before, but have wanted to. So there's also that element of the swimming. See if I can get the fish that just swimming right below me. They're attacking each other at the moment. So much for the calm vibe I was just talking about. Those of you that may be listening to this on the Misfits feed, this is a little bit different too. It's going to be a little bit quieter, um, more of just naturescape to just let people try to relax for a little bit. Uh, just see how it goes. If somebody has a question, we'll talk about it, but otherwise it's gonna be a little bit quieter today. Go ahead. I've got the one back on. We're gonna go ahead and try to get that one we saw earlier just one more time. I just can't leave it alone. There's one goose that's bullying the others and making them want to run a lot. See if we can get some here. Huge group. It's just a big group of fish right here. See, get their attention. There's a bass swimming around that I'm trying to get angry enough to attack. Right, there are fish swimming right around the worm. I'm able to see them. The water's clear enough over here. They all are looking at it, just none of them are taking it. So let's go ahead and keep moving. Geese are just wild. Yeah. Let's go ahead and back up. Keep working our way out of the so residential area. There's big guys right there, though. Okay, turn around. All right, we're just getting scum and nothing else here. Do one more throw back there and then keep moving, I guess. How's that? Horrific throw. All right, let's go ahead and keep moving. Let's go ahead and forward. Interesting, because we can see a lot of fish underneath all these docks and stuff. It's just the water's so low and it's so grassy, it's almost impossible to get to them. Yeah, and let us know you're here. Go ahead and check in, all that good stuff. We are trying to provide a different kind of service today than what we normally provide on Fridays. Normally Fridays we are doing just Bible study and things like that with Kingdom on the Road. But today we want to just instead offer something a little bit different, something that's just more calm, naturescape. As I pass some of its blasting music. Um, this is cool. Somebody's got a little waterfall. Bluegill swimming underneath us. Not gonna be able to get down. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's a turtle underneath the wire there. Thought we had a big bass swimming around. That's a turtle. There's some bubbles over here by the stops. Let me try here real fast. All right, let's go ahead and move up the overpass that we forgot that was where we were headed. Is right up here. So we're gonna go ahead and scoot on up there. We're gonna try to move away from the party going on behind us also. So it's kind of the opposite of what we were shooting for today. So again, those of you that were planning on tuning in to Kingdom on the Road, those of you that are planning on tuning in to Minister Misfits, those of you that were planning on this being a normal Misfits Outdoors, none of that is happening today. So, like I said, KFM as a network kind of decided last night that, there's a lot of turmoil, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of things that have happened this week, a lot of questions related to what has happened this week, a lot of confusing and difficult feelings and questions and conversations going on related to everything that's been going on around the world. And so we want to provide today just an opportunity for people to relax, for one. As our good friend Happy Panda over on Twitch says all the time, we're the cozy stream. Just allowing we let the ambiance of where we're at kind of speak for itself. As we're about to pass over a busy intersection, or pass underneath it. And so that's part of why I'm the one that is out and I'm the one that is live. But then in addition to that, a lot of the difficult conversations and things that have been going on this week are more of my area of expertise, both from a theology perspective and just from a pastoral ministry perspective and everything else. This is much more of my area. And so we wanted to just make it so those that want to just sit and relax can. Those that want to ask questions can. Those that want to process can. So, like I said, we're going to be out here the majority of the time that we are for Kingdom on the Road. So we'll probably end in about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. We'll be at least on our way back towards the boat launch at that point. Yeah, just if you want to, just go ahead and ask your questions. If you want to just sit and listen, if you want to watch whatever it is you're needing to do, feel free. Those of you that are expecting a full Misfits episode, if you want to just skip this one, because this is not a normal episode, we're not really talking about anything unless anybody brings something up. We're just kind of doing some relaxation type stuff today. Feel free, we won't hold it against you. So we are just about over. We'll see how relaxing it actually is over here. We are right next to a pretty busy road, and there are a few like boat bars and things like that right here. We're at Portage Lakes in Ohio. We're up here also because this is the one little announcement thing we'll do here right off towards the beginning of the KFM side of the stream. Those of you that are somewhat local to us here in Northeast Ohio, we are planning. There's a little turtle swimming by me. We are planning on being at the there is a little, like, I don't even know what they're calling it, fishing fair that is going to be going on up here at Portage Lakes, thanks to Cast Prey Outdoors, where people are coming to just try to sell stuff that they have they don't need, things like that. But we're going to be up here also to talk with people and see if anybody is interested in looking at the location database and all that good stuff. There's a full school of fish swimming right behind us. We're going to toss this back there and see if anything bites. There was a little, very, very tiny bass also, though, swimming back here with them. I can get anything there. Oh, we're caught up. We have a big problem. We are. Oh, we're knotted up down here. That's where we're knotted up. What has happened? Oh no, we are in serious trouble potentially here. We got not in the line right back up. Alright, we're okay. But the fish have left because they heard me talking, so we're gonna have to move anyway. Oh nope, there's one. Alright, let's go ahead and just move. It's a really nice shot. I don't know if you can see it or not. That duck there. All right, let's keep moving. Hey, Pure Path, how's it going? Hey, thanks for the gift, Fish Club, all that good stuff. So yeah, those of you that are just joining us over on TikTok, all that, we are out at Portage Lakes. We are fishing for whatever, but we're mainly out here. Our network KFM broadcasting. Normally Fridays we are doing our Bible study, Kingdom on the Road, at this time, but today we are instead offering something a little different. So I'm out fishing like I normally am anyway, on the kayak and things like that. But we want to offer people the opportunity to just ask questions about any of the stuff that's been going on around the world this week. Um, Anything like that, any concerns, any questions, any comments, whatever it may be that you want to just get off your chest. Ooh, do we have a bite? Yeah, we do. I think we got a bite. Maybe not. It's extremely, extremely weedy here, and so it's hard to tell. Yeah, it's just weeds. But we want to just offer people a chance to relax also. So we're not going to be talking quite as much as we normally do unless somebody asks a question. Uh, we're just going to let the sounds out here do the work. And that's all I said. We're just fishing for whatever will bite, like just like normal. We're just fishing for whatever will bite. And there's the blue heron that we always have. Oh, we got bites. Nothing too hard though, unfortunately. It's the wrong way. All right, TikTok. If we go offline for a second, I'll be right back. Checking to see. I don't know why. Sometimes we don't get Facebook comments, so I was just making sure. So I got a Facebook notification, but it had nothing to do with stream. So if you are on Facebook and you dropped a comment, I apologize. They're not coming through. But if you go follow or go find us on any of the YouTube channels or Twitch, you'll be able to ask your comment. We should get those. A small bite there for a sec. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Fish swimming around back there though. Let's try to get in there. I think it may have got the worm off. Just not. Oh, we lost the worm that time. Time for a new worm. That's a huge turtle, I think. Maybe that, I don't know if that's a turtle. Yeah, it's a turtle. Oh, he's swimming right up to us. I don't know if we got that on video or not. TikTok, did you see the turtle? Just nothing but weed. Jump. Ooh, I landed right in the grass there. Can't keep on moving. Thanks. Ooh, big bite. Not sure if I've got one on or if it. That was a huge hit. Got a good bit of the worm off. Let's put a bigger worm on. Try it again. I think we're gonna get somebody here. We've got two big hits. That was not where we Hello. Sorry, I accidentally hit your dock there for a second with the hook. I'm sure. All right, one more attempt here. See if we can get something. If you know there's something big in here. Oh, there it is. All right. Just back up. So we're gonna get this fish, whatever it is. I think, unfortunately, it looks like it may be just a little bluegill sunfish, but we're gonna find out for sure. Just gotta get in position. I can do this without sliding into their yard or their onto their property here. So we still have bites, just nothing that's pulling hard here. Oh boy. Man, we're stuck. First time today. Oh my goodness. Hang on, we need the knife. All right, we're gonna do one more attempt at that one that's underneath that dock, and then we're gonna actually start turning around, heading back. Again, those that are not sure what's going on, this is not Kingdom on the Road like it normally is. We are spending today just out in the water, enjoying the sounds and calmness of everything else going on in the world right now. We're just taking a week to just relax. And if you still if you have questions, things like that, we're going to be out for almost another hour, not quite a full hour, but about. So if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything you want us to address related to what's going on in the world, anything like that, feel free. We lost the worm. There was no worm on that. Got the worm. All right, we're gonna do one more try because we almost had it that time. And actually, we may just try to go straight across this time. So it's going in the middle. Yeah, because it was time it's running to start heading back towards the truck. We're still gonna be fishing the whole way. It's just very disappointing because we know there's something in there playing with the worms. It's just they're not grabbing them how we would like. Oh, well, we lost the shrimp and got a bunch of mussels. Maybe that's all it is, that we're just getting mussels. Messing with it. We've got one more shrimp. We're in or one more worm. We're in position here. Let's go for it. And then if not, we'll try that other spot on the way back that we saw. Oh my goodness, what happened to that? I don't know what's going on with my reel here. I should have had that one. I went to set the hook and my line spiraled out of control. No wonder I'm not catching anything. I can't set the hook. I should have had that one. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's start heading back to the truck, guys. All right. Yeah, we're gonna start heading back to the truck. I'm gonna start paddling, and we will just see what happens here. So we lost the worm. We got a couple more worms. We're gonna try to hit on the way back. This one is just not happening. Like we should have caught that one. I don't know what happened, but just let's see how many worms I do actually have here. We've got about four worms left. And a little bit under 40 minutes or so before we need to be in the truck. About to get hit with another wake. Straight out in front of us again. Go ahead and move up there, yes. Gonna keep trying the sides. Oh my goodness, just nothing but weeds and weeds and weeds. We are in the middle of the grass. All right, we need to move a little bit faster here. Get away from current that's taking us towards these docks. A little too close. Oh, there's bluegill right here. Oh no, right here. Big guys too. Just real quick before we head back, we're gonna just see if we can get one of these guys here. We need to just move because we're about to get sprayed by a fountain. And we don't need that. They're just not interested at all. Let's get out of the way because this pontoon boat is not paying attention and it's about to hit us. More weeds. That's all we're getting is weeds and weeds and weeds. All right. Let's keep going here. I'll put another bigger worm on. And we're going back to that spot we were getting all the bites earlier today, this morning. And the goal today was just to get out and relax and provide a little bit more of a nature vibe for people to be able to sit and relax in rather than deal with the nonsense that's been going on all week all across the world. So don't forget, most Fridays at this time, we are in the middle of our Bible study, Kingdom on the Road, where we're walking through the book of First Samuel at the moment. We're walking through the Old Testament as a whole. All of these little fish that are swimming all over the place, none of them will bite. So the weeds are so bad that I can't get in there. We're gonna try right here real fast. There's some deeper spots, and we're seeing fish everywhere. Sure, somebody's over here fishing, or if there's a fish over here that is stuck on a line. So I didn't see. I was trying to figure out what was going on with the bobber. Like, it's like we got one stuck, or I'm gonna get out of your guys' way again here. See if we can't get something here towards the end. All right, hang on, everybody. We got to turn around and get muted here for a second.